Hey guys, welcome back to X Figure Reviews. Today I have in front of me the Marvel Legends Apocalypse Build-A-Figure series Storm. Whenever they announced this figure, I was really excited for it. This is probably my favorite reiteration of her. This is whenever Storm really became into her own and, led the X-Men. So that's why. This is the first time we've ever gotten this outfit in like a 6-inch form. So this is really cool that Hasbro gave this to us. Let's look at the accessories first. She comes with a piece of Apocalypse, the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Wave. Then she comes with two other effects pieces aside from that. They're lightning, of course. How appropriate. It's Storm. So these pieces work just like the ones that came with Magneto. They kind of unroll, and then you can roll them on something. So whether it be her hands or some other thing, whatever you want to make her strike with lightning. Pretty cool stuff. It is just translucent yellow plastic. It is interesting, too. I just want to point out that it came with this Storm because there was a decent portion while she was in this outfit that she was depowered. She got hit by Forge's ray while trying to protect Rogue, I believe it was. So she didn't have use of her weather abilities. Looking at the figure itself, there's not a whole lot of paint. Really, the paint's all on the face, so the earring there, they came out really nice too. It's really nice, clean work. The mohawk has some shading on it. Not too much, but enough to make it look nice. And then, she's got her eyeliner and lipstick and stuff. So the paint on her face, really nice. Really nice. She does have that giraffe neck, and that's bothersome. Other paint is the silver, so on her collar there around her neck and the buckles on her belt. Those are all shiny metallic silver paint. Looks really nice. The jacket is a separate piece. If I had to guess, it's the same piece that we saw with Rogue from the Juggernaut wave. So really clever use of that. And then this looks like Jessica Jones, that bottom half of the Jessica Jones. This belt is a loose piece. It's really loose. I don't mind it being loose. She's a punk. The belts are just there for fashion, not function. These gloves, just like the Rogue, they're separate pieces. So you can slide them up and down on her wrist. And they stay put for the most part. The really bothersome part for me is her head. It's just so freaking loose. Let's go over articulation, go up, go down that much. A whole lot, especially, like I said, her head sits above the peg. Like, it's not on there flush, so it's ridiculous. You can even get this head tilt. It shouldn't do that. And you can kind of feel that it shouldn't do that. So that's really depressing. Her arm will go all the way around and go up this much. She's got a single jointed elbow, and it will rotate there. And then her wrist, she's got that hand motion. She has a chest articulation there. It'll go back a lot. Doesn't really go forward a whole lot. It can go side to side a little bit, and it can rotate. It's a little stiff at the rotate, though. There's no waist articulation. She can kick up that much. She can't kick back at all because of that booty, but she can kick all the way up to the side, so that's a really nice side kick. She does have the thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot swivel, even though you think there would be one. She can point her toe like that, and then she can kick her heel up, and she's got that ankle rocker. And then she also has a peg hole on her heel. There's no hole in the back, so even underneath the vest, there's just no hole there, so don't look for that. So really, articulation-wise, it's your typical Hasbro female mold. Kind of stinks. Really, really hoping that they bring out some better molds for the females, because the ladies are not being treated very nicely by Hasbro. Aside from that, sculpt, the only thing I have a really issue with is the head. It just doesn't fit right. Like, the hole needs to be like deeper in the head or something, so it sits on top of the peg. Let's go over some height. Here she's next to the Bucky Cap mold. You can see Bucky Cap is taller than Storm. I don't know how I feel about it. Storm is supposed to be like 6 feet tall, and I imagine that's how tall the Bucky Cap mold is as well. So I take a little bit of outrage with that. The Hyperion mold, of course, is taller than Storm as well. And just so I don't make her seem like she's super short, here she is next to Wolverine. You see she's really not too short. She still looks good next to the brown suit Wolverine. But here she is next to another female mold. Here's a Psylocke from the same Apocalypse wave. You can see Storm is taller, not by much. and that's not including her mohawk. I'm going from her skull. She's taller. Here she's next to the Dark Phoenix. So they're actually about the same height. So that's it. That's the sculpt. Like I said, the only thing I really have a problem with is the head. It doesn't quite fit on the ball peg, and that's disappointing. The belt is a little loose, but not too loose. I mean, she's a punk. Accuracy-wise, sometimes she's drawn with an armband, other times with like a white shirt. But honestly, this is what I think of when I think of the Punk Storm, and these are the constants. That armband around her biceps, it's not always there. Sometimes it is a black shirt. I think most times it's a black shirt on a white one. So I have no problem with this. Accuracy, on point. Love it. I'll throw up a reference photo. So all in all, this figure is really dope. The things that really take a hit are the sculpt, because it's a female body mold. So if you're not into like posing and you just want to storm, yeah, this figure is definitely for you. Right now on the X scale, she is an 86. And it's really just the sculpt that is bringing her down that much. That, and then the durability. I feel like her legs are a little flimsy and her head just sits weird. So it's a little disappointing. But if you're not a hardcore Storm fan or X-Men fan, you might be able to pass on this figure. But if you're a fan of Storm, like I said, pick it up, definitely. That's the review, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's a figure you want to see on this scale. Let me know if you like my scale. And make sure you check out all my Apocalypse Build-A-Figure reviews. Send them a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.